Tonight we report on a recent shutdown of SGL Automotive, and we look at the weekend weather impact on I-90 last weekend. What's happening in sports, Bob?
Thanks, Alan. Ephrata girls soccer places fourth at state, and high school football fans get their playoff fix at Lions Field over the weekend. Let's take a peek at our Weather Center forecast.
Hello everyone, a wet system approaching our states, but how will it impact our area? I will have all the details for you in just a bit.
I'm Alan Troop, and we have all this and much more on iFIBER 1 News.
From the iFIBER 1 HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is iFIBER 1 News. Your #1 source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
SGL Carbon Fiber Automotive in Moses Lake recently shut down for 3 days because of a slowdown at West Coast ports. Communications manager Katarina Schreit said, "We shut down at the beginning of last week for 3 days and are back open again. While shut down, our employees worked on cleaning and other projects. SGL produces high-density, lightweight carbon fiber material used in making the bodies of BMW's electric car line." Schreit confirmed the problem was believed to be centered at the Port of Tacoma. A protracted labor dispute between dock workers and shipping companies resulted in delays of produce and other shipments on the West Coast. The impact is being felt by numerous agricultural and manufacturing businesses in eastern Washington. The Moses Lake Museum and Art Center hosted the annual holiday show, and reporter Cameron Probert was there.
Hundreds of people celebrated the holiday season Friday night at the Moses Lake Museum and Art Center. The museum held its annual holiday show, which brought people to see art, bid on items, and have their photo taken with Santa Claus. Museum manager Freya Liggett was happy with the turnout for the event.
Well, we're only about a half hour into the event, and we're at almost capacity for the building, so we've had a fantastic turnout. The dessert bar is disappearing very quickly, and Santa, I believe, has just arrived.
She said the event helps raise money for the museum's free Family Saturday program. The program brings people to the museum to make crafts and participate in other family activities. The holiday show almost didn't happen this year after the City Council agreed to cut funding to it because of budget concerns. But a group of community members and businesses stepped in to support the show.
When the announcement came that we weren't going to have funding for this event, certainly it was a shock for our staff and our volunteers, kind of trying to figure out, what our next step would be. But we had so many people come out to help us and support us that we really didn't lose as much time as we could have. And tonight's event actually shaped up a little easier than previous years. So.
While Liggett initially said it would be a smaller show than normal, the community support made it larger than she expected. For iFIBER 1 News, this is Cameron Probert reporting.
An Idaho law enforcement officer is helping to teach parents how to spot if their children are using drugs. Jermaine Galloway is making the presentation at 7:30 p.m. on December 4th at the Moses Lake Civic Center Auditorium. The center is located at 401 South Balsam Street. He is expected to talk about current alcohol and drug trends and how users conceal their use and how to identify it. The Moses Lake Community Prevention Coalition and the Grant County Prevention and Recovery Center are hosting the event. The session is restricted to people 18 years old and older. And now we take a look at people being sought by law enforcement.
This is Sheriff Tom Jones with the Grant County Sheriff's Office. Each of the people you see here have a warrant for their arrest. If you see any of these people, we ask you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but call us at 509-762-1160 or send us an email at crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. If the person is presenting a danger, call 911. With your help, we can bring these people to justice and make our community safer.
And we'll be right back after this.